Welcome aboard, fellow enthusiasts, as we embark on another incredible video. Welcome aboard, as we set sail on a journey through Korean Independence Corps. The Korean Independence Corps is a militant Korean independence organization that united the Korean independence armies until its dissolution after the Free City Incident, reorganization in Manchuria, and its final dissolution. Welcome to the next segment, where we explore overview and its significance in our journey. As Japan launched a full-fledged attack following defeats such as the Battle of Chunsanri and the Battle of Fengwudong, independence forces, including the Northern Military Administration Office, decided to move to the Maritime Province and prepare for a long-term anti-Japanese war, and in 1920. It is a joint unit that united the forces of the Independence Army in December at Milson near the Sino-Soviet border. In this section, we'll be exploring background. At the request of the Chinese side, which could not overcome the pressure of Japan, the Independence Army units located in all parts of South and North Manchuria, especially in North Gansu, moved to the direction of Milson near the Sino-Soviet border to build a new anti-Japanese war base. In December 1920, under the leadership of the Bukrugangomso, the Korean Independence Army, the Korean New People's Association, the Korean National Association headed by Do Chun-seon, and the Korean National Association in Hongqin, the military provincial government department, representatives of the Wiganbu, Hyeoseongjeon, Yadan, and Daehanjeong Wiganjeons crossed over to the Maritime Province to wage a long-term anti-Japanese war. Decided to prepare, he organized this group in Milson, the Korean Independence Corps. In this section, we'll be deep diving into composition of the Korean Independence Corps, unraveling its complexities and uncovering valuable insights. The 10 Independence Army units gathered here were integrated and reorganized to form the Korean Independence Corps. The organizations incorporated into the Korean Independence Corps are as follows: Northern Military Administration Office, organized in Bukendo, Manchuria, in 1919. Leading organization of the Korean Independence Corps. Dojongyo Branch. President Seo Il. Commander-in-Chief Kim Jwo-jin. Division Commander Kim Kusik. Korean Democratic Corps, organized in Vladivostok, Russia in 1919. Christian Methodist Affiliate. Director Kim Joo-meon. North Gansu National Association, organized in Pyongyang, South Pyongan Province in 1919. Protestant Branch. Do Chun-seon. Hongqin Korean National Association, organized in 1919 in Hongqin, Manchuria. Chairman Lee Myung-soon. Military Affairs Command, organized in 1919 in Bonggi-dong, Wonking County, Manchuria. Commander Choi Jin-dong. Righteous Army Command, organized in 1919 in Mirwolgu, Yanji County, Manchuria. President Beam Yoon-lee. Patriotic Blood Corps, organized in Jinju, Gyeongsang-namdo in 1919. Director Kim Kuk-cho. Field Corps Yadan, organized in Jilin, Manchuria in 1919. Shungyumgyo, a branch of Dongak. The leader is Shinpo, also known as a Sora. Korean Righteous Military Administration Office, organized in Nodosan and Ohio, Manchuria in 1919. President Lee Ju. In addition to the above 10 units, the Korean New People's Association dispatched Kim Seon-bai as a representative of the Korean New People's Association to Milson in December to form the Korean Independence Corps, but there was no result. Without further ado, let's move on to the topic of organization. Seo Il as president, Hong Bin-do as vice president, Baek Soon and Kim Ho-ik as advisors, Choi Jin-dong as foreign minister, Kim Chwo-jin as chief of staff, Lee Jang-myung and No Jung-seo as military advisors, Ji Cheung-chun as a military advisor, Kim Joo-sik as the 1st Brigade commander, Park Young-hee as the staff, An as the 2nd Brigade commander, and Staff Lee Dan-sung, 2nd Brigade Cavalry Commander Kang Philip, company commanders Kim Chang-hwan, Oh Kwon-seon, and Jo Dong-shik were appointed. There was a brigade as an upper unit under the corps, and under it 3 battalions, 9 companies, and 27 platoons were organized, and the total strength was about 3,500. Paradoxically, the Korean Independence Corps became more desperate for support, including armament, clothing, and provisions, to maintain a large army. Welcome to the next segment, where we explore March to the Free City and its significance in our journey. In December of that year, they crossed the Halong River and were stationed in the Russian Free City Srubsk area. With the help of 500,000 Koreans and the Russian Red Army, they received weapons replenishment and sometimes participated in joint operations. Meanwhile, in February 1921, a military agreement was signed between the buffer government in Chita and the anti-Japanese Independence Army through the good offices of Erhamak, a graduate of the Russian Military Academy who participated in the Russian Revolution. According to this military agreement, the Independence Army received weapons from them, established the Goryeo Revolutionary Military Academy to train the Independence Army, and participated in the subjugation of the Bakji Army. Knowing this, Japan launched a robust diplomatic offensive against the Russian government and demanded that it disarm. Meanwhile, Russia, anxious about domestic civil war after the revolution, was wary of discord with Japan and promised to disarm the Korean Independence Army. Accordingly, on June 22, 1921, the Russian authorities issued an order to the Korean Independence forces stationed in Free City to disarm and, at the same time, attack and defeat the resisting independence forces, causing the Free City incident. At this time, the Independence Army units suffered many casualties and suffered untold hardships, causing the Korean Independence Corps to disintegrate. As we venture forward, let's examine gathering of Free City by unit January to March 1921 in detail and gain a deeper appreciation for its significance. Gathering of Free City by unit January to March 1921. Unit that went to Free City Park Duhi Bukruganjuzu. Listen, I'm in JUC Li Dong Huai Linked Unit. Listen, I'm in JUC Ji Cheong Chun Unit. Listen, I'm in JUC Hong Bing Du Unit. Listen, I'm in JUC Choreography Unit. Listen, I'm in JUC. As we embark on the next leg of our journey, let's unpack the layers of units that did not go to Free City and examine its core elements. Kim Chwojin North Korean Military Sentiment, Milsan Iman Retreat to Northern Manchuria are the units Lee Beam Sok, Kim Hong Il, etc. Withdraw from Misan. Without wasting any more time, let's jump into the fascinating world of reorganization. While moving to Free City, the units that did not respond to disarmament returned to Manchuria from Iman, Primorsky Krai, now Dalmarekensk Province, Primorsky Krai, Russia. Units that moved to Free City suffered the high incident yeeking in the integration process. After the high incident, the remaining troops in Free City were reorganized into the Goryeo Revolutionary Army. Afterward, the Goryeo Revolutionary Army moved to Irkutsk. After the Free City incident in June 1921, the Korean Independence Corps was reorganized into several units as follows: Goryeo Revolutionary Army Erhamak, 1,921.8 Irkutsk, Irkutsk Province attached to the 5th Red Army. Korean Volunteer Military Association Use, 1,921.1 Iman C. Primorsky Krai Dalmaretsansk reorganized into the Red Army Special Infantry Battalion Korean Independence Corps Lee Beam Yoon, Kim Chwojin, 1,922.8 Dongnyung County, Heilongjiang Province reorganization of remaining troops Jojidin Choi Bongseol, 1,923.1 Hasewi, Primorsky Krai Vladivostok Shinhanchan Goryeo Revolutionary Army Kim Jusik, 1,923.5 Yenji County, Jilin Province Korean Independence Military Statement Hyen Chunmok, 1,924.3 Dogbin County, Heilongjiang Province. Afterward, the Korean Independence Corps was reorganized in August 1922 by representatives of the Korean military government, Wiganbu, Heilsungton, National Association, Korean Liberation Association, Dojindan, Korean Womendan, Korean New People's Union, and Korean Independence Corps. Lee Byung-hun was appointed as president, and Kim Chwoo-jin was appointed as commander-in-chief. Efforts to create an independent corps by integrating the units of the anti-Japanese Independence Army continued. A preparatory meeting for the military federation was organized as part of these efforts in September 1924. Lee Byung-hun was appointed president, and Kim Chwoo-jin was appointed commander-in-chief. Kim Joo-sik, Choi Jin-dong, Hyun Chun-muk, Kang Duk-mo, Nam Sung-gik, Choi Ho, Park Do-hee, Yoo Hyun, Lee Jang-myung, and so on, actively centering on Dongyang County in Manchuria. It expanded its influence along the Dongji line connecting Suban to Harbin. In this chapter, we'll be unraveling the enigma of final dissolution and discovering its transformative power. They expanded their power centering on Manchuria. At this time, several independent army units were officially integrated into the Korean Independence Corps. Still, complete integration was not achieved due to poor finances and dispersed military forces. Afterward, amid Japanese oppression of the Independence Army, including the Manchuria Agreement, the army reorganized its organization and continued the unification movement by establishing the Chamubu, Jonggobu, and Shinmanbu. The Korean Independence Corps was an armed group that sought to unite the Korean community and simultaneously waged a desperate armed independence struggle against Japanese colonial rule, hoping to liberate the country through a war of independence. The Korean Liberation Army inherited this independence movement line. It was an energy source that drove the anti-Japanese movement during the Japanese colonial period. If you have any suggestions for future videos, feel free to drop them in the comment section.